Hello everybody, Thorgal here, and welcome back to another episode of Unbound. I decided to start up here on my scaffolding first to show you guys the progress on our oil rig mob farm. And it's coming along nicely. I'm very happy how this looks so far. And I'm gonna tell you guys a couple things from up here first. Let's start over here. You guys see, I added 3 more tanks from Immersive Engineering. And one of them is going to be for liquid XP, one is for liquefied meat, and one is for the pink slime. That we're gonna get the liquid meat, and the slime is gonna come from the slaughterhouse over here. And the liquid XP from the mob crusher down there. Okay? And I tried to, by the way, you guys see I only have 1 level. I died in the funniest way. I made a little tutorial the other day, a couple days ago, on how to automate this right here. So it you don't waste any steam, okay? So if you guys want to know how I automated this right here with integrated dynamics and whatnot, I'm gonna make sure to put a link to that video down in the description, but it is also in this Unbound playlist, so it should be the video before this one. So make sure to check that out. But anyway, when I was recording that, I walked into these 3 HV lines here. It just got zapped so hard, I instantly died. So yeah, there goes my levels. But it's fine, we have endless laying around in storage drawers and whatnot. Then, so, the tanks, I'm gonna show you guys how I cabled those up. I did quite a bit of stuff off camera, because it was just busy work, and I try to explain to you everything what I did. And then I want to set up today the rest of the mob farm and get it functional. But first of all, I set up 4 floodlights. Always from one corner pointing to the other one. So the outside of the oil rig is everywhere lit up. Just so it's nicer. I don't have any mobs spawning because I have one of those magnum torches, whatever they're called, underneath the platform here. So mobs normally don't spawn up here. But I just wanted to have a little bit of light for night, right? So unfortunately, this is the only way you can make a bracket here. On the top, if I have it there, I could put the power cell on top of it, but then I cannot run the wire over to the floodlight. So I wrenched it here or hammered it here, and then you can put no, actually I did not hammer it, sorry, you can't. But then when you right click it with a wooden wall mount, this happens right here. I'm not sure why it's not lined up, but it still looks good. And then over here I have a redstone torch next to the floodlight, and because these need a redstone signal, and it kind of fits because, you know, if helicopters come or whatever. It's a very compact system and it works nicely. And of course I tied it to this power system here. So this is a new power system network that we have going here. So I have those going around. Then I made this little storage room that we're gonna go in deeper in a minute. But let me just show you guys the way I set those up. Can I get up here somehow? Let's see. Yes, okay, good. So this, and this one are new. And this one is called XP. This one here is called, oh, you can hover it from over here. Nice. Liquid meat. You guys see it on the bottom right? And this one here is pink. And underneath, of course, they are the same. Over here, by the way, I made 2 new memory cards because I'm starting to run out of room and I don't want to have to go back to chests, but I can simply switch these. And this right now is my project for today here. So let me take some of these cables in my hand. So we can actually see the wires better, right? Everywhere. Everywhere there's wires. But you guys see here underneath, I have the same ones. Connectors on the bottom, and they're called the same that they're on top. And I know which one is in and which one is out. So let's follow all these lines and just talk about every one of them first. Let's start in the back. That's the stuff we did with it last time. You guys remember, we set up the mob crushers. They're all hooked up. I started hiding everything, right? And the same over here. These are called... Can I see it? Back up a little bit further? No, it's too far away. But these are both called Essence and Essence. And then, of course, this one over here is wired up. I moved this one down one further. So it goes up to this one. In case I want to change something, like instead of gas, let's say I want to spawn big magma cubes or something, right? I can still get them. I cannot kill something that is only 1 block high. So I always gotta pay attention to that. Or maybe add a second one lower down later on. That's actually a good idea, but not today. Then I added this one right here. This is just a redstone signal that goes around the back here to these 3 fans. And I also got a chicken farm set up over in the... let me just show you real quick here. I emptied it recently, so hopefully something is back. Let's go to Botania. I know I should have used the Ender Porter, but I don't want to mess around with it right now. Let's just run over here real quick. I set up a simple chicken farm. Right there. Yep, it's getting stuff again. Alright, and they just drop eggs and feathers, right? You guys see it's almost empty. Because I needed a lot of feathers for all these fan upgrades that I have going over there, right? So, and those fans up there, I just wanted a wire, so in case I ever need to go up there and work on them, I can turn it off. And a lot of these levers, like for the drawbridge here, for those fans, for the light and the cursed earth farm, I want those levers to be close to where we actually need it. So now they're actually on. Can we see them spinning here? Yeah, you can see it spinning very slightly. Let me see if I sleep, if it gets any better. Yeah, you can see it better now. There we go. You can see it spinning, and now it's not spinning. And I actually had to put a couple of upgrades in there because... not the width one, the one that makes it stronger, because this is a very long platform until they fall down. And every time I went up there, I tried it, it didn't push me off. I came back down, turned it off, went back in, put another upgrade. So I think I put in 5 of the strength upgrades in each one of them. And the 2 outer ones have 3 width, and the one in the middle only has 2 width upgrades. So that's that. Let's switch back to the cables so we can see them. Okay, so let's talk about this one right here, what I did. I brought over the mob crusher from our old mob farm, and I also tore down the fans that are over there. So we still have all the storage and so on that we need to bring. And I simply wired this one up with integrated dynamics so I can turn it on or off from here, right? I thought that was nice too. And I put in the 6 fortune upgrades that we have into that. And then out here, I have a absorption hopper here, and I have an absorption hopper over here. Because I read the description, they have a 7x7. So that is 1, 2, 3 radius. It goes to the mob crusher. And from the other side the same way. So the middle part is overlapping, but I'm hoping that way I will pick up all the items and XP from in here. I needed to. And here, underneath, there is a tank from open blocks on both sides. Oh, look at that. It's already picking it up. And then underneath here, you guys see there's a connector underneath the tank, and there's a connector underneath this iron chest. And I chose iron chests so they look similar to the color here. It was either that or copper chests, so they fit in with the storage drawers. But I decided to go with iron. So this should pick up all the items, XP, and everything, and then we're gonna be able to sort it. And check it out, by the way. Do you guys see this here, right? The connector. The facade here. Oh, it's got XP because when I break something with this pickaxe, there's XP dropping. That is cool. So check it out. When you cover these, you don't see the wire anymore with the scaffolding, which is pretty nifty. I like that actually. So, all right. And I tore down the trash can here. We don't need that anymore. I hit the receiver. I put up the screens on top of it, and everything down here is wired up as well. Well, we had that last time, but I also put the levers on here. And then here is a button. I hope that I'm not showing you guys too much stuff at once here. And then in the storage room here, by the way, I went with these high-tech doors, and there is a entity detector because I didn't want to have to click these doors, right? And I set them up to 011 here, and then over here it's 110. Yes. So it covers the width of the door, but I need to touch it pretty much. You guys see, I'm 1 block away, it doesn't open, but when I get really close, it opens it and closes it. Just so I like not having doors open even if I get close to them. It's a pain in the butt in these small rooms, right? It will constantly open, close. So, but you can pretty much walk straight through. The door opens so fast when you hit it in the middle. Bam, and we're in here. So, there's gonna be the storage room. There is 51, I think. No, wait a sec. 2, 4, 6, 8, 16, 18, 36. Yeah, 51. It was 52, but I took this one out. It's 51 storage drawers, and I put in a small crate here as well, because we're gonna get trophies and maybe other stuff that I don't know about, right? So what we're gonna do here is when we send everything to the storage, we're gonna set this one to a higher priority than this one. And underneath there's simply 2 connectors, right? So if it has room in the storage drawer system, it will go in here. Otherwise, put it into here, okay? And then I dress all this up later on, of course. I'm not sure yet how I'm gonna do that. But the first thing we're gonna get started with today is setting this one up. I decided to make this so I can send in and pull out the thing right here. The mob imprisonment tool. By the way, I got a ghast on it already. I went to the nether and finally captured one. So it was actually easier than getting the first ghast here. Because, I don't know, it was quite easy. Because I want to get ghast tiers so I can make more of these right here. Because every one of them takes a ghast tier. So I can start collecting mobs so we can set this up there. So the way it's gonna work is... Well, it already works actually, but here is a legit item importer, and here is simply an item interface. And you see all 3 of these are not connected. They're all 3 independent. And then out here we have a button. And in the importer here, I have a card. You see, variable card redstone to this redstone reader. And in the system coming back on this importer, I have the variable card to this redstone reader. So it only triggers it, the import, when it gets a redstone. So I can put this in here, press the button, it gets pulled out and sent into here. Bam, there it is. And if I want to get it back out, I click on here and now I have it back out here. And then this one here, we can set up right now. I want to set to always active on redstone signal, okay? I would like to have the spawners all work on only if they get a redstone signal. So right now it's off. I don't think there's an indicator that we can see. No. But now it would start spawning, right? So we're gonna go ahead and put this back in here so we are ready. And I just wanted to show you guys this here. This simply has the... Oh wait, I never made a card for this. Ah, I must have forgotten to do that. Good that I checked. So let's go ahead and do that. A redstone boolean and put that into this one. Bam. So now it's false because the lever is not on. Bam, turn it on and it's going to show us true here. Done. Now before we set up all this stuff here, so I wanted to do a test here. And that is because when you look at the, when we were up there, you notice there's a big empty space right here. And I did want to put something there. I don't want to just leave it open. And I think it would be perfect if I can actually put a pump jack from Immersive Engineering or the Immersive Petroleum right here. That would be ideal. I would love it. So, what we need to do is test this chunk with a core sample drill if there is anything in here. So I made one. Very simple to make and we're just going to power it. I hope that this power works. Yes, it does. Okay. And then sneak right click with an empty hand and it is starting. And then it's digging down. You guys see that? It's really cool. Comes back up and then we should get a core sample drill. A core sample, sorry. How do I get you? There we go. Now I have it and now we can look at it and it says no fluid reservoir. Expected yield 38,400 ores. A galena vein. I think galena is lead, right? Okay. Well, that's a bummer that there is no oil here, so I'm probably not gonna set up my excavator here because that would be too big. But I wanted to test it before we continue, so it sucks. We don't have anything here, but we'll survive. Let's leave all this here. Okay, so now I think it is time that we wire up some of the stuff here. But I want to make sure that I get started on this first. I want to start getting the gas tiers. That's the most important to me. So let me show you guys another thing here real quick, and that is in here. Yes, okay, there's a lot of stuff in here, but it's all still very nice and organized. And if you guys the essence tanks here, right, when it says down, it's the insert. When it says up, it's always extract on the tanks, because up means it's underneath looking up, and that's where it comes up. So but these two right here, if you check on the insert, I added an essence bucket on both of them to make sure that if they ever run empty and I'm getting liquid XP or something, it doesn't put it in the wrong tank, right? So this should work, that it only gets the liquid XP. I didn't even check. Well, we should probably check that real quick. If it accepts that bucket over here as the valid whitelist. So right now we're 131.6. Let's see if they're gonna come up. $131.6. I should be going up. And where are the items going, by the way? Oh, I'm a moron. I'm sorry. Guys, I disabled all the channels over here. So we're gonna need this one here enabled and the items stay offline. Because I was doing so many things, I always like to disable the channels. I mentioned that last time. 135.6, 135.8. So it does work. It does put it in there. What is happening to all the items? Okay, now there's items. Okay. Anyway, so let's turn this back off. But the other thing is that I still need a liquid XP bucket. Where... Oh. What am I doing? I need to turn it off over here. Bam. There we go. Now it's going to be disabled. And then in a few seconds I can turn that off. So where would I have liquid XP? Let's go home mobs. Right here in the ground, right? There we go. I got a drum right there. These are all the things that we still need to move over there. Home rig. And we can just put this down here for a second. Bam. And let's get a bucket out. Actually, I'm going to use one of these because the other two I need. And I want to keep them. So right here now we got a liquid XP. But I cannot get the other two buckets I need from this stuff here. I put a bunch of cows in there with the thing. And I think I killed 8. About 8 of them. I bred them and brought them over. And I only got 240 millibuckets of liquid meat and 48 millibuckets of pink slime. So once we have the top section set up, I'm going to kill a bunch of cows first to get a bucket of each of those so I can set them up as whitelist filters. We'll do that shortly. But let's come over here. And this is XP in. Let's go ahead and create. Actually, let's uncheck this channel first. Bam. Put this in here. I should have unchecked it first. Before I do that. Which one is still... I'm just worried that there's some mob essence now. 240 millibuckets. That is exactly what I meant. Unbelievable. So it was some lingering. Oh, did... No, I'm not sucking out of that. You gotta be kidding me. I hope I lost the fluid this way. Ooh, what's going on? There we go. Let's go ahead and form that again. Yes, it lost the fluid. Okay. So why was this lingering in my cables? Why did it not just put it over here? Meh, I don't know. Doesn't matter, it's fixed. Alright, so we got these 3. So like I said, I still need the liquid meat and the pink slime. So I have my mob bucket essence right here. Let's put these over there. XP, and then I still need meat and pink slime. And then we have them all organized. Cool. Okay, and then we still need to be extracting out of these 3 mob crushers. And we just need the last one here. That is the gassed one. Extract. Okay, cool. So now if we turn on this channel, we have this one on. We're gonna turn this one on so that everything gets mob essence. And these 2 are on already. Alright, it's getting exciting, guys. It's getting exciting. At least for me. I hope you guys are getting excited as well. We're getting so close. Alright, so we are getting items already. Very cool. Yeah, I forgot. We're gonna also have to set up a big trash can system somehow. I'm a little bit worried on how slow these items are coming in here right now. Is there a stack setting? I keep pressing even though I got the nice detector there. So, on these guys right here. There we go. Stack. 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 And stack. It's definitely needed. Because we're gonna get a lot of mob drops. Ah, this is all the stuff we just got from a couple seconds of running the Cursed Earth farm. That is crazy. Alright, so we got this. And where I put everything here, I'm gonna do off camera because that's gonna be mind numbing. So let's go ahead and send this in. And if I am not mistaken, so it is in there now, and we turn it on. We should start seeing more gas spawning. $138.7, 147.8. I kind of want to see if we actually have mob essence in there. Aha! There's no essence in here yet. Okay, guys, so this now finally has fluid essence, and I think I figured out what causes this. And that is my thinking with these tanks. If you check real quick down here, these I only made so they connect upwards, right? This connector right here pointed only connects upwards. I just like it having, in case I put something else next to it, it doesn't just connect, right? It's just a little pet peeve. But I think in the controller, you know how it says up and down? That is the block itself that I'm talking to. So even though this is connected, the connector is facing upwards, the connection is actually tank downwards. Okay, so I switched this around. Now it works over here. So right here, the insert now, I'm doing up on the tank up, which means it's the top side. I'm inserting, and then right here, these are downwards from the block I'm extracting. And it is insert into the gas tone right here. So now this works. So that was just a wrong thinking on my part over here on how you talk to these, or which side is which. But now I got it figured out. So let's put this back in here. Send it in. Wow, that spawned instantly because I didn't change this over. Okay, so let's pull this back out. So I can change the redstone signal again to active on redstone signal. That's what I wanted. Oh man, that was fast. That was crazy. So let's take this out and send it back in. And now we turn it on. And there we go. We're getting gas. And I must say, very fast. That is crazy. I'm happy. Yay! Let's check how many gas tiers. We got 2 so far. Okay. So that's gonna be a while. But now I can make a bunch of Pokeballs. So we can get all the different types. And like I said, I think the first one I want to do is cow. Just so I can only set up that one right now and push them over here into the slaughterhouse so I can get enough liquid so I can fill these over here. Alright, I had 8 gas tiers so far, so I made 9 of them and captured me a cow for right now. So now we have to set this up over here. So this first one here is going to become cow. Alright, just like that. I decided to just do the text because that's going to be much easier. Later on, maybe I'll make some graphics for it, for the other types of screens from extra utilities. But for right now, we're going to leave it at that. So, the thing is that these in here... Wow, that was weird. You guys just saw that, right? It didn't open my bag. That scared me. I thought I lost my bag somewhere. These are all wired up to the storage drawer and then also down to the levers, right? And I think I named these all 1. Yes, okay, so let's do that first. Let's do the logic right here on these channels. So... this is gas, so we're gonna start 6. We gotta start on 1. So I'm gonna need... Okay, so let's start on 1. That's gonna be the easiest right here. So that's gonna be 1, create, and we're gonna do redstone bigger than 0. That should be the easiest, right? Instead of saying equals 15. But that way I can make sure that it's actually a strong signal. It's gotta be the lever on it, right? And we'll go to the first color now. Just low and left click. So that's white. And then we're gonna do the second one. Redstone, whoops, equals 15. Wow, what's going on with my fingers here? Hello? Type 15. and second color. And all the way through, we're gonna set up the 6 different colors. Alright, so we got white, red, lime, blue, yellow, and teal or turquoise, whatever you call that color. And then we're gonna do the same right here and create. But this time it is going to be enabled on color white. I'm going to set it to output redstone of 15. Okay, so what that means is if the color white is turned on the network, output a redstone signal of 15 against this block here. So that should make it that I can turn these on and off with these levers right here. So output 15. This one is going to be on red, and so on. You guys get the idea. It's very straightforward. Alright, so now I got them all 6 set up to receive the redstone signals, and I hope that will work. So now there's one more thing, and that is with this button right here. That's that button right in front of me. We're gonna have to create a redstone. Yes, redstone. If redstone is 15 again, and this time I'm going to right-click this color once to go back to the very last one. Okay, so if I left-click, you go forward. This would be 1, 2, 3, and so on. Black is the default, and if I right-click, I go back, and this is color number 15. Black would be 16, but that doesn't really count, right? Because that's like, don't worry about the colors. So I just wanted to right-click. So this is purple. If this button is pressed, give this an output color of purple, right? And now, how are we gonna do this? I want to, with the press of a button, I want to send the items there or get them back. So we're gonna try this out here a second. I have no idea if this is gonna work, but we'll see. This is untested territory right here. So right here on number 1, we're just gonna test number 1 for now, okay? I'm gonna have to have another item channel, and I'm gonna make a different one for this, so we don't mess with our regular items. So create. And on the first drawer right here, I want to create a extract, but only on color purple. So when the network gets purple, extract from here, whatever is in the drawer, and then we need to go up to the mob duplicator 1 and say insert. Right? So let's just test this out. If I put this one in here now, and I press this button, it should disappear. It is gone. And now I have to go all the way up there and see if that Pokeball is actually in the very first one. Let's check. And it is sitting in here. Now, I don't think that I'm going to be able to... Here's the thing is, here's my problem right now. Because I'm running out of channels on that controller there, right? That if I would like the first one to go in the first one, the second one to go into the second one, the third one to go in the third one, and so on, because then the levers to turn these on and off are corresponding to it, right? And this might take a little bit more thinking here, or I have to figure out how to do this. But first, what I want to do is go back to here, and I need to grab a couple of more animals here, and we might as well start with the animals, right? To have all of those in the Pokeball. So we're gonna take a sheep, and I guess a pig. Hey, get in my belly. And I'm not gonna go to the chickens yet. I might get some of those later too, but right now 3 of them is good enough to test this. Hey, come here. There we go. Alright, so let's go ahead and just... Hello. Let's call this sheep. And the sheep is the second one, so let's put this in here. And then this one is pig. And put this in here. Now, of course, if I press the button, nothing happens yet, because I still need to set this up. So, extract on purple. Extract, sorry. Extract on purple. And again, extract on purple. So this is 1, 2, and 3. And like I said, I don't think that I can actually tell them to go into which one. And this kind of bums me out. So, we've used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Wait, what? We used 6 colors. And I said I have 15 colors. So I have not enough left. Okay, here's a question. I guess we'll have to try that. What actually happens when we put a second controller on this network? I'm curious. Right there. Let's go ahead and make one real quick and just... I probably don't have any of the other stuff. No. Okay, 1, 2. And you. I wonder how that's going to work. If I put a second controller on there... there is cable underneath here. Let's just leave the screen controller for now. And... get you in here. Only up. And put this guy. I want to call this second. Cover that so I see you and put it here. Too many controllers on network. Okay. Alright, that sucks. I think the easiest way to test what is going to happen here is simply just send these in with the same one and just see if they maybe go by sheer luck into the other one. So right here we're going to do insert and insert. So that's the first 3. And these are set to extract. So if I push this button now again, it should send the other 2 away. And let's just see in which ones they went. Alright. It actually went into the second one and the third one. In the correct order. Okay, so I think I need 3 more mobs. Alright, I thought we're gonna go with all the food. Oh, will you stop moving? Oh my god, this is hard to capture. Got it. Okay, let's go back to the rig. I just came over to our Mesa waypoint over here, where I have that other farm. And I did get a chicken and a squid. So, let's try all of these out here. Let's put the chicken here. And then we'll put the rabbit in this one. And then the last one, we're gonna put the squid. I didn't want to mess with hostile mobs yet. But it doesn't really matter. We just need 6 different ones. And... so create, insert always. Create, insert, and create, insert. Alright. So that goes into there. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna need a second button though. I don't think I can do this with just one, but we'll try. And extract. Extract. Oh, I gotta set this to purple. Purple. And extract purple. Alright, good. So, these 3 should disappear. Alright. We got chicken. Hey. We got chicken. This should be rabbit. This is squid. And this is rabbit. Okay, so they did not go into... That shows me right there that there's no way that I can actually say go in that order. So, what does that mean for me? If I... The odds of me running all 6 at the same time are low. Okay, I don't think I'm gonna do that very often. But I still would like to know in which one they go. So, maybe this system here that we're making is simply gonna have to be a all of them on or all of them off kind of system. So instead of having 6 levers here, I think we're just gonna go with 1. So, and then I can put a second button here. Okay, so this is gonna be the one, send them all in. This is gonna be the one, send them all out. And it should always fill them from the front to the back. So this button 1 is going to give us the signal purple. So that's the one sending in. And then this button here is going to be twice to the right, signal weird color. Okay, so sending them, inserting to there and extracting to there did not change, okay? But we're gonna set up another channel here with items, create, where we're gonna reverse this, where we're gonna say extract on weird color. It looks like puke color. I'm sorry, I don't have another descriptor for that. That's weird. Extract on these. Yep, that's correct. So we can send them all in, which makes sense. Why would I have a Pokeball sitting in one of them and not have it run, right? I might as well just pull it out, set up the set I want to go right now, and then put it back in. And then we're gonna say insert here. On, doesn't matter. Don't need a color because it's on that channel. Okay. So that is done. So now if I push this button here, okay, the logic channel, let's make sure. This is 3. Ah, wrong color. My bad. We need to go backwards to that weird color here. There we go. So now let's see if they all come back. Please, 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 please. Okay, I see my problem here, I think. I cannot check on enable color. This is wrong here. This needs to be black. And on redstone button, we get the weird color here. Okay, so these... Why is this still set up to purple? Oh, because I moved this one as well. So this one also needs to go nothing. And this one needs to go to purple. Okay, got it. So the third button is emit weird color. First button, emit purple. And then where's the lever right here? Lever is going to be... Let me just go... We're gonna go white because it's the first one. And white on... these machines right here. Yes, on these 6. We need to change all this to white. So they're all on... when the channel has a white signal. I hope this makes sense. And I wish that I could spread this out further so I could actually talk to each one of them, but it doesn't seem to be possible with the amount of channels I have. So there we go. Now they're all back. And of course you guys can see they're not in the correct order. Not at all. But anyways, let's turn this on and see what's happening. I saw sparkles. I need to find a better way of looking at this. Oh, hello. How you doing, guys? I forgot this lever over here. Oh, look at them all go. Meow. It works. Alright. Wow. Why are the squids not falling down? They're just getting smacked up against the glass over there. Oh my god, I gotta turn this off. Holy shnikes, says that spawned fast. Oh my lord. Alright, we're getting stuff over here. That's what I wanted first, so we can set all this up. Oh my god, it works. And again, if I want the drops from these mobs, I'm gonna just open this and have them come in here, right? Which we could actually test here for a second and see if that works properly, right? Let's go ahead and do that. Let's stay on the non-hostile mobs. So bam, there we go. Fans are off. So now everything falls down here. And then we just turn this on. And again, we have to put a bunch of sound mufflers. Or maybe not. I mean, how much time am I going to spend here, right? And if they're working, I think it wouldn't be bad to actually hear it in action. Alright, and all these items are in there. Okay, so let's go ahead and turn this off. Turn this off, and hopefully we have enough of this gobbledygook yet. No, not yet. So I still have to keep going until I have a bucket of pink slime. Alright, let's see if I can right-click this with a bucket. No. So, pink slime tank. How do I get this out of here? I guess I don't know. Okay, I do know. Let's do it like this. Let's put a tank here. Whoops. And I'm gonna need this card. Let's get the fluid duct right there. Put a tank. And get a servo. So which are you gonna pull out first? It looks like the brown stuff. Stop. Did it pump it all out? Yes. Okay. Alright, so now I can take a bucket of this and take that with me. Might be able... Yes, with bucket mode I can put that in there. Okay. So which one is the one that I'm looking for? I have to get up here. I forgot which one is which. I think this one is the X... Whoops. I think this one is the XP right here. Gotta come higher and then fall over. Are you kidding me? Okay. Alright, good. So you are liquid meat. Oh no, I need to set them from the controller. Of course. Alright, on the controller here we set liquid meat up. So that is this one. We're gonna say create and click it real fast. Bam. So hopefully nothing is in here, right? Like we had that problem with the other one. This one here is liquid meat. 55 millibuckets. What is this lingering stuff that we have in our pipes here? Why does it not empty it? Like, it makes no sense. It doesn't make any sense to me. Maybe you guys have any idea of what could cause this. Hey, form. Hello. There we go. Alright, so this one is that one. And then the very last possible is this one here, which is... Okay, let's turn it on first. I want to see if it happens as well. Without having to pull the pink out of it, I want to see if I can figure this out. Sorry, right here. So, extract, insert, this is pink. Let's do insert. And let's see if there's something in this one now. 1.6 buckets of something. Actually, this looks like pink. Is this... What? This is empty. Did I set this up down here? I don't remember pulling liquids out of this. Mob Slaughter Factory. I am. Okay. So that is probably what's causing the problem, but I'm okay with it because now I can come over here and there should be over a bucket. And if I right-click this, bam, we got a pink slime bucket. And now I can set the filter to make sure that nothing else can ever go in here. I am sorry about that. I thought that I did not set those up yet. So this is Essence XP pink right there. So we want the pink on this one. And this is meat. This is liquid XP and 2 essences. So I should never be able to put the wrong stuff into here. And I don't know if we're ever going to pull it out of these. That's why these are not set up, guys. Alright, very nice. We're getting somewhere. So now, what is left to do? This one is working. This one is working. I did set up the items to get pulled out, by the way. I forgot to mention this. So all of this stuff is now going over here into this crate. Right there. You guys see there's different color wools because I'm not saying pull the same item. What is this? Tallow. Recipe? I don't know what gives me tallow. I have no idea. But anyways, the other thing we need to do real quick is get rid of this stuff. So turn bucket mode on. And then I should be able to right click this here. Yes, and now it's all in there. 6.8 buckets. Very cool. Alright guys, so now I am gonna start the process of organizing all these items over here. And then probably also bringing everything over from the old mob farm into here. And then I'm going to start dressing this place up. And I'm having an idea of... Because this is going to take me many, many hours of dressing this up, you know, with pipes and randomness and just closing up this storage room and this this control station here and whatnot. And I'm going to use a mod called Replay Mod that is going to record everything that I'm doing. And then I'm probably going to make some kind of a time-lapse out of that for the end of this episode here, right? And I'll see you guys when everything is done. Alright, I am all done with decorating the rig, and I wanted to just tell you guys why I'm not showing you a time-lapse, and that is, imagine when I record building a house, right? I can have kind of a top-down view and turn the camera slowly, and just you see the whole house growing, right? It makes sense. You can follow along and see the process. But here, when I looked at the time-lapse recording, it was like shoom, 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 shoom. I was all over the place, like a little crazy ant just doing its thing, because I never stood still in the same area for very long, and you'll guys see why. Because I placed pipes here, then over there, and I was just running around and always trying to figure, okay, what could I put in this corner? Let's dress up this corner, make this more interesting, and so on. But we'll start in this area right here. All the items are moved over. Everything is done. I completely tore out the old mob farm, the first one that we had, to make sure that there's nothing ticking there anymore and whatnot, because, you know, I'm always on top of my TPS. I want to make sure that it stays high. And if we check, yeah, I'm at 20 TPS almost. So I'm very happy being over here where so much is happening in this area, and I'm still at 20 TPS while the main base and everything is still chunk loaded. Only thing I did is it reduced my render distance a little bit, because that seems to help. I'm only rendering 10 TPS, 10 chunks now. So all of this is moved over. Most of these have still the storage upgrade and the void upgrade, and so on, because, you know, I have so many emeralds, it really doesn't matter. And then you guys see, because these are framed drawers, you do not see how many items are in these, even if I hold shift, right? So I need to go shift right click to actually see how much is in them. I decided I'm just going to put a simple storage network here. So when I open this, I can see at a glance the items that I have over here, you know, and it's going to make it easier, and maybe eventually I'm going to hook it up to another system like ME and then have remote access to this, something like that. We'll see. The filter I brought over from the old mob farm, so this is still the same filter. I just added a few things to this here, like I didn't have a chain helmet yet, gold sword and stone sword. This is from zombie pigmen, and this is from wither skeletons. Okay, so all this stuff is getting voided. Yeah, and we still have a bit of room over here. I added a couple more doubles. You guys see we're up to, I ran some wither skeletons through here. Hello. And I got 8 skeleton skulls so far. 8 of those. So that's it. And then, you know, little deco craft stuff over here. Like you can call. You got a little computer and whatnot. But now let's go outside. And you guys see a lot of things have changed out here. You know, it looks a lot fuller now. There's a lot more things. But let me show you this here first, because I'm really happy about this. I wanted to see at a glance how many fluids I have as well, right? So over here we got the pink slime, we got the liquid meat, and we got the 2 essence tanks. This is liquid XP. Hopefully that texture will be fixed in a future update. Then we got steam, distilled water, and regular water, right? These are always going to be full, but I still wanted to have them here, right? And then, of course, we got the fire extinguishers all over the place. But I like this display here. I think it's pretty nifty. So you can see everything. And then a lot of the things that you see have no functionality. I just wanted stuff in place so it looks, you know, more like it's actually in use. Pipes going up to here. Pipes here. Then right over here. Let's start. Let me show you the top. Actually, let me show you this here first. So this is like the little, the main, the control center, right? Like a little, again, computer and a phone. And then over here we got even a CCTV, right? We're looking out on the helipad. So we see if somebody, and that's why I had the render distance higher earlier. Because I wanted to make sure that my main house, the farm, and also the factory are on in here. So it's like if there's a helicopter landing, we could see it, right? And then right here is all the Pokeballs that we have so far. These 6 up here we had. Then I captured a slime and a witch, a zombie pigman, a blaze, and a wither skeleton. And I also got a lava slime. I put this off here because I probably won't use this very often. And then these 2 are the ones that we had from the other spawners in the old mob farm. The shadow beast as well as the abyssal zombie. So if I ever want to spawn more of those, I get those as well. Let me go ahead and sleep this away real quick here. Alright. Yeah, that's it from in here. And then, of course, let me show you guys the helipad. I made myself a little helipad here, so in case there's ever a helicopter coming and landing here, you know, they got room right here to land and set down and do their thing and whatnot. And I like the look of it. I think it looks pretty good. Of course, I went with the... Man, this took me forever to build. It's right out here. This rail system took me probably... It's not rail, the handrails. Probably took me half an hour just to get them aligned the way they are. But I like this system so much. Then we got some useless pipes coming over. They have no use whatever. And I did notice, by the way, that in my... Right there. In this backpack, I had a ton of Buildcraft covers. They were all gone. I had like a row and a half of them. And then I made new ones here. So, last update that had a problem with the chisel and bits and whatnot. Apparently also got rid of those. But I made new ones. We got a little antenna system up here, you know, again, fire extinguishers are all over the place. And now let me show you guys over here the elevator system. So there's the first elevator to get up here. If I need to do anything, I left this exposed. Oh, I added 2 new fans up here that are blowing straight down. Because when I'm spawning slimes and this hole is open and to come over here, a lot of the slimes just jumped over it and then fell down here. The slaughterhouse kills them, but you know, I wanted them to go over here, so I inverted this here. So if the lever down there is off, meaning the hole is open, these 2 fans are turned on and they blow stuff straight down. Instead of putting a wall, I found this a more graceful solution here. Then you guys see everything is covered up when it comes to pipes. Let's get a look from up here. I can't really see that much. Alright, then I got another elevator right here going up to this section. This is where all the mob duplicators are. The 6 that we have. Then I made a little catwalk over here. This is a little crazy here, but hey, why not? Everything else is white. And this is the lighting system for the Cursed Earth farm. I think up top there was nothing else to really do. And you guys see, it's getting a lot fuller now. So now, even though this is all still white with the black glass and all the scaffolding and pipes and so on, it actually is not that noticeable anymore, I think. I like it a lot. So let's hop down here. I brought this book over, of course, from Abyssal. It does work. It does charge over here when I have the Cursed Earth farm running. And then over here, I just put up a bunch of these stone drums. They're so cheap to make, right? And just took a couple of buckets of the liquid meat and put that in here. Oil, I've got from over yonder at the factory. And then also the mob essence, right? Just so there's something here. It fills it up. And then over here, I just wanted something in this area, right? So I put this little, I don't know what this is, you know? It's just tank blocks from X-Stones. I had a bunch of those left over from building the 2 tanks at the factory where we have our GP generation. And not just put this here, right? Give it a keyboard, a monitor, and well, it's just here. It has no use, but it's decoration. Okay. I don't think I have anything behind, just fire extinguishers again, because, you know, we gotta have those everywhere for safety reasons. I think I showed you guys every angle now. Now let's talk about these things here real quick. I added a liquid trash can to each one of these tanks. The 2 mob essence, the meat, the pink slime, and the liquid XP. And then these right here we're gonna set up now. Oh, I actually already did, sorry. And I said it simply, it's just a basic gate on here. And it's set to, if the tank is full, emit a redstone signal. So if this tank gets full, this gets a redstone signal, which makes it push fluid out this fluid pipe right here from Buildcraft into this fluid trash can. So I just wanted to make sure I have an overflow protection for all my tanks here, right? For these 5. These 2 over here, I don't think would be a problem because I think these guys still keep working, the mob crushers, even if they're full. I could be wrong, but I think that's how it works. I think they will still keep going. So if these get full, it wouldn't hurt, but I just want to make sure. And the slaughterhouse, of course, just wouldn't slaughter anything else anymore, right? But then if I have mobs coming, could be a problem with lag. And this one right here was the most important one, the one for liquid XP. Again, full tank, just spit it out. Get rid of it over here. Whoop. Over on this side. Because if the liquid XP ever gets full, then all the balls are going to collect in here, the XP orbs. And that's going to cause a problem, right? So everything is overflow proof, guys. Everything is functional. I had everything running. I'm very happy about this. And I want to hear you guys' feedback on our setup. If you guys have any other improvements you think would be cool. I think I'm just going to spawn a bunch of wither skeletons for fun. And we can always use gold, so we're going to get some zombie pigmen as well. So let's go ahead and put these in here. Send it in. And then turn it on. And write down over here real quick. Wither and pigmen. Just so I know what's sake. Oh, there we go. Wither and pigmen. And of course the FPS starts tanking. When I have all this stuff here coming, there's so much going on with entities. It's pretty crazy. Maybe I have to put in some stronger conveyor belts here. Why are they all looking over yonder? It doesn't matter. Let's keep an eye. Oh my god. Oh my god, the FPS. I wanted to see real quick. They all have a lapis upgrade. I think we did that together. I forgot now. But that definitely increases the spawn rate a lot. This is a good spawn rate. I'm liking this a lot. Anyways, guys, that is it. I hope you enjoyed the episode. And let me hear your feedback on this. And I'm going to go down here with my... How many FPS do I have right now? Well, 6, 12. So that's pretty crazy here. So that's why I'm not going to spend much time over here on camera. But maybe every once in a while. Until next time, guys. I'm rambling. Sorry. Take care. Stay safe. And bye-bye.